guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today we're going to talk about on something, and this something or this topic that we're going to talk about is something really interesting and can be helpful to somebody who can relate to or who is experiencing in such a situation. So our topic for today is we're going to talk about how did I how do I handle stress, depressions, like that. So we're going to talk about that topic. So by the way, before I start, I'm actually eating a banana. This banana is tampilco, and this is freshly picked from our farm. I mean harvest the eye. So this is freshly picked in our freshly harvest in our farm. So it's delicious, and it can be a crumpled snack for my day. So I love to eat banana because it contains a lot of potassium. So okay, so back to our topic. So how do I handle stress? So to be completely honest, I am really not an expert about these aspects because I am also struggling to how to overcome those adversities, those problems. I'm also struggling on how to overcome those, those stress, those problems, but I'm just going to share to you my my ways on how did I cope those problems. So I have two ways in coping stress. So the first one is if I am in public places or in during the time that when I was in the city. So the way I cope up stress is that whenever there is a problem, I didn't I didn't think all about it. Instead, I distract myself with something else. Like there is a certain problem in this day, so I am not staying in the room alone or whatsoever. I didn't let myself being alone all the time. So sometimes I barge onto my friends' boarding house or house. I barge into them or chat them that I want to chilling up sometimes. So I handle it that way. So rather than thinking the problems alone, why not spend it and forget it in other forget it and be enjoyed na laman instead of sucking all those problems up. So it is really just distracting yourself from the pain, distracting yourself from the problems you're currently encountering. So that's what I do when I was in the city. And when I was in our house, so I don't have any really I also have friends here, but I don't have any friends that could actually come and visit me because they're actually far, and those friends also is not on into chilling like that because in the city my friends there are really into chilling up, into traveling, into hooking up, but here I don't have any friends that with the same vibes as that. My friends are all introverts. We just talk to each other when we want to or we pass by. So in here, instead of hanging out, I distract myself in nature. Like for example, whenever I dealt with some problems, like I am currently encountering a problems right now, I just don't stay alone. I go in the mountains or I distract myself in household chores rather than thinking the problems. So that's what I do. So I didn't, I don't want to fight the stress, the depression. I just let myself distracted. So I'm also surprised that while doing those things, I also didn't notice that time is running and the problem is gone. So that's what I learned. And also for those people who are, currently encountering problems, like they really fear something, and sometimes they even imagine or they even think about ending their lives. So I always keep it in mind that I actually attend something in the DYD, and there's a speaker in the stage out there, and he said that dying is really kanang you cannot escape for, and it always happen to you whether you like it or not. And if you think about killing yourself or some something like that, no, it is really not okay, because if you really want to die, then just wait. You will die anyway, so why not wait? So there's nothing, there's no point of rushing things out, because every problem has a solution. And even how critical, how hard that problem is, there's always a solution for that. And you can always choose to ignore it, you can always choose to distract yourself, or that's what I made. So we have different coping mechanism, no? And I think that that's the way I am. And you also have yours. And I think that will be all, because I am just speaking here to improve my pronunciation skills, my speaking ability, my critical thinking skills, so that in the future I am able to improve this and be able to be beneficial with this with this thing, because this could help me in the future, I guess. So that's what I thought. And if you find this really boring, so it's really okay. I think so also. So thank you.